Hello and welcome everyone to Sharekhan Education. My name is Behzad Elavia, and in today's session, we are going to discuss an important intraday setup that we had planned in a live trading room XLT class. The name of the stock is HDFC Life, and as you all must be aware that one of the strategies that we trust and analyze our stocks is based on the concept of demand and supply. The same trade is planned on 28th April last month. It is a short trade. It is an intraday trade planned live in our XLT class, and it is triggered on the same day, giving us a favorable risk to reward ratio intraday itself. So first, let us watch the recording of 28th April last month of HDFC Live setup. That is where I have explained the situation, the broader time frame analysis, that is the higher time frame HTF. Then I've explained the concept of trend and the execution time frame in the class itself. And then I would reveal as to how the trade or the script has played out for the remaining hours of the day. Okay, fine. No, so I'm not talking positional wise. Of course, I'm talking intraday wise, daily income setup. Okay, so you have a reversal also followed by a continuation pattern also. Of course, the low would be broken. So if you're going to wait for the low to be broken, also fine, not a problem over here. But I do believe that this the continuation pattern is definitely on the card. Decent leg in, decent base, and a decent leg out on the location. Acha hai ye. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, let me check 75 minutes. Okay, let me remove this. Do you agree 75 minutes is under pressure, friends? 75 bhi to decent hai? Yes or no? 75 minutes bhi to decent hai? Perfect. Yeah, you are having a lower highs onto my 75 minutes time frame. That is great. Acha hai ye. Let me check 15 minutes. Any good level onto my 15 minutes time frame that actually wows you? Anything like that way? Okay, simple question. Please give me a simple answer. If your zone, if your 530 and 533, if your zone is coinciding with your daily supply zone, एक दिन में तकरीबन 20 से 25 से ज्यादा इनफैक्ट आई वुड से 15 मिनट के कैंडल्स आते हैं, then you have a leg out also, you have a base also, you have a leg in also, you have a very decent authentic structure, I would say, onto the daily chart, and definitely then coinciding level onto the 75 minute, very good drop, a rally based drop over here, and definitely onto 15 minute time frame. If this area is falling within a daily chart, then 100% or logically speaking, don't you think this particular portion would be coinciding over here? Yes or no, everyone? This is bound to happen. Correct or not correct, everyone in the class? अभी coinciding level है तो clutter तो रहने ही वाला है या नहीं है? तो इसका ये मतलब थोड़ी है कि आप नहीं ले सकते हो. Okay, friends. So now, since we have understood the intraday marking and entry, stop loss and target of HDFC Life setup, let me show you the result that we have achieved on the same day itself. The trade was of 28th April. And since it was a daily income trade setup, so the three time frames that we are going to follow over here is daily, 75 and 15 minutes. So let's maximize the chart over here, and let's mark HDFC Life onto daily chart. This is my drop base drop supply zone. So as you can see, a fresh area of a supply zone has been formed over here. And we are expecting the prices to come back to this region of the supply zone and continue or give me a reaction onto the downside, since it is a short setup. So this is my drop base drop of my HDFC Life broader time frame or daily time frame. Then I move on to 75 minutes to check the intermediate time frame, to check the trend as if whether the stock is favoring me or not. So I go on to 75 minutes to check the trend over here. And let us see this. As on 27th or 28th April, you can see the stock is making lower highs and lower highs, creating a little bit of pressure from the top. And also, if you can see, the channel is more towards on the downside, giving me a lower high and a lower low confirmation. So as a rule-based core strategy trader, I would not like to sell it at a lower price. I would wait for the price to come back to the area of my supply zone daily time frame or 15 minutes time frame, and then execute my short positions so that it gives me a favorable risk to reward ratio. So the broader time frame daily charts is telling me supply zone. Trend analysis gives me a perfect short trend indicator or a downtrending indicating positions over here. And therefore, supply zone downtrend, I would like to go short on my least time frame of all, that is the 15-minute time frame of all. So I go on to my 15 minutes time frame over here. And as you've seen in my recordings class or recording session, this is the same area that we were talking about on my 15 minutes, which is actually coinciding with my broader time frame or daily time frames. Therefore, friends, a major point to be noted over here is the zone becomes even more powerful or a high probability area setup when it coincides with my broader time frame and lower time frame, both together. Therefore, if you can see this, on my 15 minutes time frame, the prices were triggered on 12:15 p.m. on the same day itself. It gave me an entry over here, and within few hours, it had achieved our targets also over here, in turn giving us a favorable intraday setup, and therefore I was out of my trade in few hours on the same day itself. This is our XLT trading trade setup. For more such ideas and trade updates, keep us following on the segment. Thank you, friends.
This should not be treated as a recommendation. Please conduct your own analysis or consult a financial advisor before investing.